Hello everyone, good morning. Mu Sudipta apanmanku welcome karuchi. This is StudyIQ OPSC. So guys, all ready to start the class? Guys ready? Very good morning, Sovan. So today's class आपण माने जेमति जानि छंती हमर मोर क्लास रहुची on Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday and the Friday. So Monday हमर physics देखुचे, like science part रखुचे and Wednesday हमर EVS part रखुचे and Friday हमर computer section रहुची. Okay. Subham, Subrajit, very good morning. Okay, so shall we start the class now? Class start होगा तो पिला संगे संग join हेबेनी. Wait करेक पड़ियो 5-10 minute. Then sir माने madam माने आसीबे धीरे धीरे. Anyhow, we'll start the class. Then जो माने आसीबे कथा join करिवे later. Okay. Satish, very good morning, Satish. So guys, today is the last day of the offer. Like हमारा third batch उटा start होची foundation batch for the OSSC CGL and both OPSC ASO finding. So price आपण माने जदि मो कोड SSP live use करूसंती, then you can avail the least discounted price, that is 1799. Okay. So same thing for the ASO also. 1799 as he last date. जो माने भी interested अछंती, they can join the batch by using my code SSP live. So first देखिबा. Very good morning guys. चलो class start करिबा. See, there is a motivation code for you all that don't watch the clock, do what it does. Not only watch the clock, just do what it does. Like कौन करूची सेता फ्लो रे चलीची, वेट करूनी कहा पाई अटकी जाउनी टाइम ऑलवेज ता संगे संगे चलीची, आमे ता सहित केमिति आगु को जिबा ताको हमको मेकअप करिया पड़े माइंड. ओके, सो कीप गोइंग. नेक्स्ट कहीं चलो. So okay, first question of the class. Satish Ranjan Sahu. जानी पारिले मते एसो टाइम रे सेम प्लेटफॉर्म रे पढुथिले ऑन एकेडमी राइट. हाँ सतीश जानी पारली. लीडर बोर्ड रे हमर ना आसे जेबे मु जानी पारिली. Thank you for coming to my class. Okay, so let's start the class. Yeah, Ayush Nath Sarma, Samir Bag. Acha, Satish, yes. So guys, which of the following is an example of hardware? The options are the operating systems, the monitor, the word processor, or the antivirus. What will be the right answer? Yes, this is. Which of the following is an example of hardware? Operating system is an example of hardware. Are you out of mind or what? Answer confirm है कि लेखुचा A is the final. What is this, guys? So the right answer will be monitor, and all other options are the what? Software example, not the hardware example. So what is hardware? Let's see. Guys, hardware refers to the physical component of a computer system that you can see and touch, like the keyboard, mouse, and the monitor. It's distinct from software, like software different, which is the intangible set of the instructions that tells the hardware what to do. Software काम कौन होची से instruct करिवो सॉरी हार्डवेयर का काम कौन रहउची से इंस्ट्रक्ट करिबो सॉफ्टवेयर को व्हाट टू डू ओके नेक्स्ट चलो वेरी गुड नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर दियो व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट कंसीडर्ड सॉफ्टवेयर द ऑप्शंस आर printer drive hard disk operating systems or ms excel what will be the right answer guys printer drive or hard disk or operating systems or ms excel आयुष ना इथर सियोर तो what you are saying are you stick to the answer yes so yes Satish right Satish you are here but mate feel होनी कि तुम student अच्छा एक गोटे colleague type of feel आसुची it's okay so let's see why like software guys कौन software is a set of computer programs that instruct computers what to do. It mainly comprises code, algorithms, and the data structures necessary to operate a computer system. Okay, this is software. Next question, देखो guys. Tell me, which component is essential for running software? Which component is essential for running software? Is that CPU? Is that ROM? Is that UPS? Or this is modem? Tell me the right answer in the comment section. सब माने पड़ुची सतीश डोंट वरी सब माने अच्छी Unacademy was my first learning platform जो कि मु ऑनलाइन जॉइन करी थी आफ्टर कोविड like self preparation तो समस्ते करंती but yeah that experience was quite different yeah so what will be the right answer comment section with you which component is essential for running software that is CPU so what is the work of CPU okay so that is the full form जानी थी एग्जाम रे मोस्टली पकाए CPU हेला ALU हेला CU हेला so the central processing unit is essential component for running software it's the brain of the computer बोली कहाँ को कुआ जाए ना CPU को कुआ जाए and is responsible for executing instructions and processing data making software applications software applications smoothly function karuchi because of the presence of CPU inside the computer or the part of the computer. So other essential components include kon rahuchi RAM rahuchi and for RAM kothi pai it's a kind of memory that means for work kon rahuchi for storing purpose pai and guys for storing activity use data programs and the motherboard which connects all the components together. Okay. Hi Sudipta ma'am. Hi Barsa ma'am. Software is a set of what? Tools, devices, programs and instructions, electronic components. So software is a set of what? Mohini. Actually, ette sabu students asucha kwadu. I cannot get it properly. Happy to seeing you all here. Class रे focus करा. Last को 5 minute अच्छी time chit chat करिए. Okay. Yes. Please give me the right answer in the comment section, guys. Software is a set of what? Tools, devices, programs, and instructions. Or this is electronic components. Yes. Yes, all are saying that right. That is programs and the instructions. That is the programs and instructions. Software is a set of programs and instructions. So what is software? Is a set of instructions also known as computer programs that tell a computer what to do. These instructions are used to perform various tasks and they are distinct from the physical components of a computer which are referred to as a hardware. So hardware is a different part and software is a different part. Those are mixing with each other to make a computer separately. Okay. Yes. Next guys, please do answer in the comment section. Which of the following is a system software? Which of the following is a system software? Is that Tally? Is that MS Point? Is that MS Word? Or that is Windows 10? Tell me guys. Which of the following is a system software? Very good. Yes, Lalit, Ayush, JB, all are right. Who are giving D as an answer, they are right. So Windows 10 is a kona number software system rahila. Baki eguda sabu kona, these are the applications. Okay. Next, see. So what is system software? Is a type of computer program that manages and controls a computer's hardware and provides a platform for application software to run efficiently, and also it acts as an interface between the hardware and applications programs, enabling them to communicate and work together. Okay, next question answer dear. Yes, these are the application software. Next dear, the physical parts of a computer are collectively called. Tell me, the physical part of a computer are collectively called what? Programs, tools, hardware or applications? Physical part ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଆମର software part. Okay, so physical part को ଆମେ कौन कहूचे? କହିଦେଲି ଦିଟା part mainly. ନା କାଜଲ टीचर ହେଇନି, try କରୁଛି କାଳେ ହେଇଯିବି. Okay, so what will be the right answer? ସବୁ समीर बैग तमर सब फाइनल आंसर ही आसुची ना कौन? This is hardware. So physical part is the hardware and other part is the software. See? So the physical part of a computer collectively known as hardware, including everything you can physically touch and see. From the internal part जोड़ा रही that is software. जोड़ा कि easily तुम मैंने देखी परिबनी. That to कौन hardware को open करिया को पड़िबो then can see. Otherwise, you know, directly हमें जोड़ा देखुची that is the hardware part of the computer. Next. Which of the following is a characteristic of software? Tell me, which of the following is a characteristic of a software? Is that tangible? Is that measurable? Weight? Is that intangible? Or that is made of plastic or metal? Tell me, software ro कोटा गोटे characteristic हबो. Is that tangible? देखंतु first कहि दोची either से tangible हेइथिबो otherwise intangible हेइथिबो. So ए दिटा को तमे odd one out करो. से भितरु गोटे को right answer हबो choose करो. Software ro characteristics कोटा हबो गोटे right. Very good. That is not tangible. That is intangible. See. So software characteristics with intangible outcome this is functionality, the efficiency, and this is reliability also, and maintainability also, portability, and the usability with what? The intangible. Intangible. Okay. Next, chalo. Final answer. Samir. Okay. Which hardware device allows the user to input text? Which hardware device allows the user to input text? Monitor, CPU, keyboard or scanner. Through what you are typing. Tell me. What will be the right answer? Do in the comment section. Which hardware device allows the user to input text? Is that monitor? Is that CPU? Is that keyboard? Or that is scanner? Input the text. Through the scanner you are inputting text. Are you serious about your answer? Masti majak theek achi, but stick to the answer what you are giving. Okay, a computer keyboard is an input device used to enter characters and commands into a computer. When a key is pressed, a switch closes completely a circuit and sending a signal to the computer, which then interprets that signal and displays the corresponding character or performs the associated actions. Okay. रॉन्ग टाइप को पुणी लिखा होची कि याको क्लिक करा जाओ याको लॉक करा जाओ ना कि वाह एबे यार आंसर दिया इज software that manages computer hardware is called what? Is that application software? Is that system software? Is that compiler? Or that is utility? Right answer. Software that manages computer hardware is called. Very good morning. Sorry, Nilima, right? Or what's your name? Nilima. Very good morning. Answer दियो. आयुष याको लॉक करा जीवो ना ताको छाडी देबा एबे तो लिखो. Yes, this is system software. Software that manages computer hardware is called. Computer jete hardware parts रहिची ताकू जे कंट्रोल करे ऑपरेटिंग रे हेल्प करे स्मूथर करे ऑपरेशन को ताकू कोन को आसे. This is system software. Okay. See what is system software? This is a type of computer program designed to run a computer's hardware and applications program. Thinking of the computer system as a layered model, the system software is the interface between the hardware and user applications. Okay, so varieties of system software like the operating software, the utility software, the device drive, the language translator or the firmware. Okay, see next. Which of the following is used to store software permanently? Tell me, which of the following is used to store software permanently? Is that RAM, is that ROM, or that is CPU or hard disk? Very good morning all. Please do like and share the channel as well as right answer दिया comment section में. Very good. What will be the right answer? This is hard disk. Okay, the hard disk is used to store software but permanently. See, software is permanently stored on a computer hard disk, either that is STD or that is SSD, the solid state drive. These devices provide long-term non-volatile storage. Volatile storage is different and the non-volatile storage is also different. So, meaning the data, non-volatile means meaning the data remains even when the computer is turned off. Turned off computer ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ shutdown କରି दउचे ता परे भी डाटा टा हमर कोन remain हेकी रहउची स्टोर हेकी रहउची because of the non volatile memory built in inside the computer. जदि volatile memory रहउची then सेटा कोन ना जति के हम ऑपरेट करूची once shutdown कला पर सेटा erase हेची. Okay, so see, so ROM होची कोन ना हमर volatile memory. So that is read only memory also stores permanent instructions like the BIOS but typically for the firmware on the hardware devices. Okay, next guys see. No. ROM, the read only memory is the non-volatile one and the random access memory is the volatile one. Okay. Hard disk. Yes, Satish, right. Next question answer there. Which of the following is not a hardware component? Which of the following is not a hardware component? Is that mouse? Is that scanner? Is that browser? Is that webcam? Very good. What will be the answer? That is hardware component. Hardware component is what? Browser. Which of the following is not a hardware component? That is browser. बाकी सब हमारा कौन? The hardware component except the browser. ताको मैं कोथि भाई ना सर्च करिया पर्पस रे यूज करूचे. So see, what is an internet browser? The internet browser, an internet browser is a client program that knows how to interpret HTML, the code, okay, and displays information and graphics to a client. So basically functions tar kon rahuchi used for retrieving, presenting and transferring information resources, can be an image, web page, video or piece of content. Okay, next. Application software is designed to. Tell me, application software is designed to. The options are control system hardware, perform specific user tasks, manage memory or start up the system. Or start up the system. Twelve question answer दियो गप सप टिके परे हेबा come to the point because we are in a live class. Yes, that is perform specific user tasks. So application software is designed for to perform specific user tasks. Okay, see कौन रहुची application software functions रहुची like first the information and data management is the main function, then document management, the visual and video development, communication, accounting and the financial management, and the resource management of course, and the project management, business process management and the educational software and the healthcare applications, all are the application software, all are the under application software. Okay, so guys, types of software, two types of, one is system software, another is application software. So system software sorry, system software कौन होगी? System software are mainly designed for managing system resources, and the application software are designed to accomplish tasks for the specific purpose, not for all the purpose पे हमें system software use करूचे, but for specifically suppose हमें गोटे brand पिंधिचे, okay, and फिर हमें Bluetooth use करूचे, earphone use करूचे, so specific application require होची specific equipments को use करिवा लागी. Okay, in the same way system software, the programming of system software is complex and this is so much easy. Application software, and a computer cannot run without system software, but a computer can easily run without application software. System software do not depend on the application software, but application software depend on the system software and cannot run without the system software. So basically कौन जानला? Application software is the subset of system software. That is, the application software totally depend upon the system software. Okay. Next देखो. Which of these helps in communication between hardware and software? So hardware part रहुची कौन? Computer रा बाहर जो part रहुची, software part रहुची inbuilt रहुची. That means तमरा hardware and software भितरे linked in किए करोची. ROM, firmware, operating systems or input devices. Yes. किए हबो? This is मैम आपनको मु कोठी क्लास नेबार देखुची किंतु मने पडुने. आई थिंक आपण योगेश सर का प्लेटफॉर्म रे पढांती कि मु योगेश सर का प्लेटफॉर्म रे स्टार्टिंग रे पढौतिली 1 year 2 year back. I was there. Okay, so the right answer guys kona? This is operating system. This is operating system. See, an operating system acts as a bridge between the user and the hardware, between the software and the hardware, you can say, and managing all resources and allowing applications to interact with the computer. And guys, it translates user commands into instructions that the hardware can understand. So functions कौन होगी? They control how the computer's hardware resources are allocated and used. And role in communication, they interpret commands from applications and send them to the appropriate hardware components. Example नहीं पारिबो Windows हैला, Mac OS हैला, Linux हैला. These are the example of the operating systems. Okay. See, hardware cannot function without. Hardware cannot function without printer, software, USB or RAM. Printer, software, USB or RAM. Tell me, hardware cannot function without what? Tell me the right answer, guys. Yes. What will be? This is software. Hardware cannot function without the software. But why? Software provides instructions. Kon achi see? Software is a set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do, and it manages the hardware's resources and allows the computer to perform tasks like running applications and all etc. Hardware needs software to be useful. How? Because think of a car engine. Okay, this is hardware. Without fuel, that is software. ଆମର କ'ଣ କାର ଇଞ୍ଜିନ ଯଦି ହାର୍ଡୱେୟାର ହେଲା ତା ଭିତରେ କ'ଣ ପଶୁଛି fuel, that is a software. It is capable of moving, but it cannot actually drive anywhere. Similarly, computer hardware needs software to be used efficiently. Next question answer दियो. Which is an example of utility software? Which is an example of utility software? Tell me, Google Chrome, Disk Cleanup, or the Windows Media Player, or the MS PowerPoint? Yes, so what will be the right answer? This is Disk Cleanup. See, so utility software कौन होगी? Now this is a program or tool that performs specific tasks to enhance productivity, efficiency, functionality, or the maintenance of a computer system. And these utilities are designed to assist users in managing and optimizing their computing experience. Okay, there are several types of utility software available. जोटा कि तमे नहीं परिबो antivirus software, disk cleanup tools. These are kind of utility software. And the system optimizers and the backup and recovery tools, the file compression tools, and the uninstallers. Next. Yes. Next question answer दियो. Which of these terms applies to a software copy stored on a pen drive? Which of these terms applies to a software copy stored on a pen drive? That is physical, that is permanent, that is tangible, that is logical. Very good. बड़े आंसर दोच को एते श्योर है कि केमिति सब आंसर दोच जणे गोटे आंसर वंस देई देला तापरे बैक टू बैक जो माने आंसर जानो न जानो ताको फॉलो करो गोटे मेंढा पानी की डेइला माने बाकी हमें तो डेइबू ही के मुंडा को भी खटाओ के मुंडा को भी खटाओ. So which of these terms applies a software copy stored on a pen drive? कोटा होची? That is logical, not permanent. That is logical. Okay. See, a software copy refers to data or programs which are not physical objects, not a physical object. They are stored in a digital form. Though the pen drive is a physical and tangible device, the software stored on it is logical. On it is logical. It exists as code and files, not something you can touch directly. Permanent habani because permanent does not quite fit because software can be deleted or changed. यदि permanent है software को तो हमें बिल्कुल delete ही करी परिबानी. पेन ड्राइव रु जोठी के हमें इनपुट करूचे ताको हम डिलीट भी करि पारुचे ट्रांसफर भी करि पारुचे सेटा ट्रांसफर नाही बट डिलीट करि पारुचे परमानेंट एप्लीकेशन हम ताको डिलीट क्यों करि परिबानी ओके पेन ड्राइव देखि कंफ्यूज हो जाउछ एबे को BIOS is an example of application software, output device, system software, or the peripheral device. Or the peripheral device. So, S रे को ऑप्शन अछि मिस्रिया S रे किछ ऑप्शन अछि एते शॉर्टकट भी मारनी ना so this is SS that is system software okay BIOS is an example of system software see BIOS is known as basic input and output system full form कौन रहिबा B for basic I for input O for output S for system okay basic definition तार टिके मने रखो एग्जाम रे पकेइबनी still it is a program used by the processor of the computer to get the system started once it is turned on okay why BIOS is used the main function of the BIOS is to manage the data flow between computer's operating system and attached device like hard disk keyboard mouse and etc. It is a type of firmware used by the processor during the voting process next question answer diya which of the following works as both hardware and software interface which of the following works as both hardware and software interface is that application software is that RAM is that operating system or that is compiler question number 18 no answer diya which of the following works as both hardware and software interface एथिरे हसला भली कौन अच्छी सब शॉर्टकट ही तमे मारुच राइट श्रिया एग्जाम रे लिखि के आसीबा जे ओएस मिलिबो सेमिति ओ बळे 0 ओके हमर एमसीक्यूज पैटर्न रे एग्जाम आसुची बोली पहुंची जाउछ आसीबो जते बेले डिस्क्रिप्टिव सेते बेले ओएस लिखियो तापर ओएमजी करियो तो both hardware and software interface is what this is the operating system see hardware and software is the different part जोटा कि हमें physically touch करि पारुचे these are the hardware part and the inbuilt हेकि रहउची as application that was the software parts okay एबे बीडीके कोन पुणी बीडीके पिला तो सेथि पई शॉर्टकट मारुची बीडीके पुणी कोन भद्रक अच्छा तमे लेखिया वाला एग्जाम दबोनी तमे ओएस एग्जाम केते बेले दबोनी वेट एबे एरिया को नै कि एठे जंप छिडानी ठीक अछि सब एरिया पिला भलो हमर बिकॉज़ ऑल आर स्टूडेंट्स एंड समस्त एठी पाठ पढिया को आसी ठीक अछि एठे पॉलिटिकल ग्रुप क्रिएट करनी आ भद्रक होची सबटु बेस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट मु जते कि जानि छी ओडिसा रा भद्रक होची सबटु बेस्ट एरिया so which of the following is the software used for presentation is that MS Word is that MS Excel is that MS PowerPoint or Notepad ko yes that is MS PowerPoint used for the presentation even ebe mu ramanu ko bi जो डिस्प्ले करूची प्रेजेंटेशन ओडे ना एटा प्रेजेंटेशन देखो सेटा कोथरे बनै छी ऑब्वियसली पीपीटी रे ही बनै छी ओके तो प्रेजेंटेशन फॉर रे हमें पीपीटी रे ही प्रिपेयर करूची जाजपुर तो सबुठ ऊपर जाजपुर भलिया डिस्ट्रिक्ट ओडिसा सारा कोन इंडिया सारा तमे खोजले पाइबो जाजपुर हूँ पूरा टॉप रे तापरे पुणी एमती सब सीरियल लेके अछंती जाजपुर तापरे भद्रक तापरे बालेश्वर तापरे जगत सिंहपुर तापरे केंद्रापड़ा एमन सब पूरा टॉप लिस्ट रे अछंती हैला थैंक यू गाइस थैंक यू So PowerPoint is a presentation graphics software primarily used to create slideshow presentation. It is a versatile tool. Sorry. It is a versatile tool that enables user to craft engaging and visually appealing presentation for a variety of purposes. So different type of purposes by ho, business purpose ho, या फिर communication purpose ho, everything हमें कौन से देखो जे through a presentation. Okay. Which of the following is true about hardware? ଆଉ ସବୁଠୁ ତଳ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ କୋଡ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ନା ନାଇଁ ଯୋଉ ପିଲାମାନେ ବହୁତ ହି ବେକାର ପିଲା ସେମିତି ବି କହିପାରିବିନି ସେ ଏରିଆରେ ବି ପିଲା ଥାଇପାରନ୍ତି ୟାର how can I say like that ନା ଏମିତି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ପାସ୍ କରିବି ବିକଜ ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବି ସବୁଠୁ ବେକାର ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଢେଙ୍କାନାଳ ଜାଣିଛ ନା ନାଇଁ ତାପରେ ସମସ୍ତ ସବୁ ଉପରେ So which of the following is the true about hardware? It can be downloaded, it can be operating via internet or require physical installation or works only online. Guys, the hardware katha hame dekhuche hame janche this is a physical part. Software is the like software part. So physical part mane tara physically installation require thai. So akhi bond karike without any second thought koda use kariba C as a right answer. It requires physical installation. Okay. चला नेक्स्ट नयागढ़ पिला ऑनेस्टली कहबी बहुत ही शांत शिष्ट और भद्र पिला जति भी फ्रेंड सर्कल मो कांटेक्ट रे भी जति पिला अछंती इवन मो एपर्यंत जति पिलांग सहित फेस टू फेस आसी छिबी दे आर ऑल वेरी सोबर इन नेचर so guys hardware रे कोन रहउची the input device is the component to allow users to enter data such as instructions and guys processor the components for deciding what the instructions mean and what to do. This is the processing of the instructions or data. And the output device are something there and the internal or main memory or of course the backing storage are there. You can have a look or you can read once. Okay. बहुत ही भला नयागढ़ पिला actually रे बहुत भला. They are very clear hearted also. Okay. So 21 answer there. The part of the CPU that performs arithmetic and logical operations is what? Right answer control unit, memory unit, arithmetic logic unit or register. Yes, this is arithmetic logic unit. The part of a CPU that performs arithmetic katha asila na and logical operations then of course tama full form ko hi direct padeba the arithmetic logic unit. So amaro ALU ro kon different functions achi like basic mathematical operations that is the main function of that and the advanced mathematical operations logic operations the bit shift operation the data check through special values and the transferring data to and from the register with specially programmed operations. Okay, these are the basic functions of the ALU. Okay, next chalo. For which register holds the address? Which register holds the address of the next instruction to be executed? से register को hold करिक से पर्यंत रखी थिबो जे पर्यंत ताको next कोन करिवार instruction न मिली that is MAP, that is PC, that is IR, that is MDR. एबे देखो जहा तो कहली ऑनेस्टली ही कहली एबे भल पाइबा अछि तो अछि लाइक एटा मु पर्सनली किछि कहूनी मु भी नयागढ़ नाही गाइस मु ढेंकानाल ठीक अछि तो बट जेति कि भी पिलां को मु देखिछि इंटरैक्ट करिछि वेरी गुड बाय हार्ट बहुत कोन ना very down to earth also, very sober in nature, very silent, very polite. कौन कहबे मतलब से एरिया पिला को भल लागे ओके बाकी बहुत सारे एरिया अछंती बट मु पर्सनली तो सेमान को सहित जो मान को जते भी मोर फ्रेंड्स अछंती नयगढ़ रो मते सेमान को बेसी भल लागे तांको कथा वार्ता भी बहुत ही कोंदी ना बहुत स्नेही लोक ओडा थांती सेति पे what will be the right answer? This is PC. This is PC. No, not IR. This is PC. Which register hold the address of the next instruction to be executed? Suppose किछि गोटे तमे ऐड करलो से पर्यंत एंटर न मारिच से पर्यंत सपोज सर्च बार को तमे गूगल सर्च बार को गलो टाइप करि देलो से पर्यंत एंटर न मारिच से पर्यंत से होल्ड करि रहइबो ना ऑटोमेटिक डिलीट हेसिबो डिलीट तो हबनी ना से पर्यंत तमे नेक्स्ट ताकू किछि गोटे इंस्ट्रक्शन न देइछ से पर्यंत से होल्ड करि रखिबो ओके चलो function of a computer for four operations performed, that is the four operations are referred to as the information processing cycle, that is first the input, then rahila process, then output and then storage. Input kariba, then process haba, then output amar jaha darkar taku baharibo, baki sara store karike rakhibo. This is the basic functions of the computer. Okay. I see next. What is the function of the control unit in the CPU? Tell me. It's me, boss. New student miss. तमे एमती मिस जदि डाकिया मते लागिबो कि मु नर्सरी या फिर केजी 1 2 पिलांको पढौची डोंट कॉल मी मिस ओके या दैट इज interpret instructions and the control execution. What is the function of the control processing unit, the CPU, the brain of computer, that is interpret the instructions and the control execution. jete type ro hardware materials ta sate connected achi ya fir software achi taku control karuchi ki the control processing unit. That's why this is the brain of the computer. Next see guys, coordinates the activities taking place in the CPU, memory and the peripherals by sending control signals to the various devices. Suppose बहुत सारा device हमें mic हमर speaker हैला अलग जते type रो suppose हमर keyboard हैला mouse हैला हमें connected करिचे का सहित ना computer सहित जे पर्यंत ताको instruction न मिलची से पर्यंत से कोन first तो control करिके रखिबो signals को then ताको output करिबो okay. So the control unit has three main jobs. One is decide which instruction to execute next, then fetch it. And the second is decipher that instruction, work out what needs to be done to carry out the instruction. Okay guys, then actually it has to tell the other parts of the processor what they should do execute the instruction. What they should do to execute the instruction. Next guys see. Which memory is volatile? Ebe hi tamu kahidili there are two types of main memory, that is volatile and non-volatile. So what is volatile and what is non-volatile? Both ROM and RAM achi. Confuse hoya pai tam pakre काफी options achi. को मते ROM hobo, hard disk hobo, RAM hobo ना flash hobo. कौन सब लिखुछ पढ़रे सब टिके भल से फोकस ईयर बहुत सारा वैकेंसी आसीर अछि तमे कौन सते साबुच बेरे पढ़ा पिला सब आसी जंदी सब गप सब करिया को आछंदी अदरवाइज पढ़ा पिला मो क्लास रे 8 10 ही रुहंती एक्स्ट्रा जो माने सब आसी जंदी ए केवल आज ही आछंदी एंड नेक्स्ट देखिबो से माने नथिबे क्लास रे मिति गप सब करिया को से माने आछंदी हन कि नहीं जो माने सीरियस तांका अप्रोच रु जणा पड़ी जिवो हाउ सीरियस दे आर that is RAM. So random access memory is the volatile one, and the read-only memory is the non-volatile one. Okay. Next. So volatile memory कौन अच्छी ना this type of memory loses all of its data when the power source is turned off. Okay, non volatile memory कौन ना power off ହେଲା ପରେ भी सब data को से store करके रखे. And guys example नहीं परिबा RAM रो, cache रो and the registers रो. Non volatile जोड़ा कि data keep करे से कौन ना SSD ହେଲା, HDD ହେଲା and the ROM ହେଲା and the USB ହେଲା. Okay, जो माने हार्डली पढ़िया ପାଇଁ ହିଁ ଆସିଛ ସେମାନେ ତ ଟୋଟାଲ ତାଙ୍କ ଦେହକୁ ନିଅନି ବିକଜ ୟୁ ଅଲ୍ ଆର୍ ଗୁଡ୍ ବଟ୍ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆସିଛ ଭାଇ ଆମର ଢେଙ୍କାନାଳରେ କଥା ଅଛି ମନ ମାନୁଥିବ ଯେ ବୁଝିଲ ଚାଲ କୁହ which of the following is the fastest memory which of the following is the fastest memory StudyIQ app रे क्लास रहउची 11 am रो StudyIQ app रे जो क्लास अछि सेटा app student मानक पई एटा फ्री क्लासेस अछि ना अलगा स्टूडेंट मानक पई मिनाक्स ओके Yes, what will be the right answer? This is cache memory. Which of the following is the fastest memory among all the memories? That is cache memory. Guys, जो मैंने application रे already class करूचो, से माने class न देखी भी पारो because ये सब PDF से माने को later on add है इसी को. Okay? So, cache memory is a faster type of memory that is found in main memory. In other words, it takes less time to access something in cache than in a main memory. Main memory जतिकी time दरकार गोटे store को like access करके रखिबा लगी ताटू बहुत ही limited time रे की करिबा ना cache किछि image हला videos हला किछि information को access करके रखि परिबा. And guys, it sits between external memory, that is the main memory, and the processor. Okay, main memory and the processor मझिरे हमर कोन रुहे ना cache. Runs at the speeds close to that of the processor and has two main types. Cache and register alga na. Yes, alga memory dita. Yes, Satish dita alga. Kua. Which memory stores the VS? That is ROM, that is RAM, that is cache or virtual memory. PDF class end रे मे बी तम टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को टेलीग्राम चैनल रे बोधे लिंक दिया हिथिबो सेइतरे तमर PDF मिलिबो आई डोंट नो अबाउट एक्चुअली तम माने टीम सहित कथा हे जिवो हेल्पलाइन नंबर अछि सेठी कथा अछि ओके which memory stores the VS that is tell me yes that is wrong that the read only memory is the store कौन करे VS को okay so software like according to the Wikipedia okay like different statements alga sector ru ase so Wikipedia ra kon statement achi about the BIOS that BIOS software is stored on a non-volatile ROM chip on the motherboard. In modern computer systems, the BIOS contents are stored on a flash memory chip so that the contents can be rewritten without removing the chip from the motherboard. Without removing chip from the motherboard. Okay, guys. Next, see. Which type of memory? Which type of memory is used as the working memory of a computer? Which type of memory is used as the working memory of a computer? Give me the right answer in the comment section, guys. Which type of memory is used as the working memory of a computer? That is RAM. That is the random access memory. what it does, it stores data that the processor is currently using. First, the RAM is a volatile memory, which means that it loses data when the power is cut off. Most systems have a backup in the form of the UPS, that is the UPS ର full form guys most of the case रे exam रे पकाए, that is the uninterrupted power supply. That means किछि interrupt न करिकि हमको power supply सहित connect करिकि रखिबो the UPS. Okay, so power backup भी करि परिबो. So what it does, the stores data the processor is currently using, that is RAM, not UPS विषय कहूनी, RAM विषय. And guys, how it works, allows the computer to read and write data in any order. And why it's important? Because speeds of the process by making data quickly accessible to the processor. And how much you need depends on what you uses your computer for. And guys, how you check it, open the system information on Windows or about the Mac or economics class आसुची कौन कौच श्रिया बुझी पारे. थैंक यू मैम. इकोनॉमिक्स क्लास अच्छे आसुची. अच्छा अच्छा हाँ हाँ जाओ. RAM is temporarily stored. Go. So in which unit the CPU are instructions decoded? In which unit of the CPU are instructions decoded? In ALU, in memory unit, in the control unit, or in the input unit? Tell me. Go. In which unit of the CPU are instructions decoded? No, this is what? This is control unit. This is control unit. This is control unit. Okay. So, one tame class रे अच्छो ताले. So, input unit कौन रहूची? Keyboard, mouse हैला, scanner हैला, joysticks हैला. These are the input unit and हमारा data या थोड़े कौन input होची. And CPU under कौन होची ना control unit, arithmetic logic unit and the registers. And the primary memory is the RAM and the DM. Okay. On the output unit रे कौन होची? Monitor, printer, speaker and the hardware. All the hardware part is the output unit. Next. What is O? Which component connects the CPU to memory and I/O devices? What is I/O guys? Tell me. What is I/O? The input and the output. Okay. So tell me now. The input and the output. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. You are right. So right answer कोटा हबो? Yes, this is boss. तमे जो boss रे बस्ती की घरु hostel को आसुचो से वाला boss नहीं. This is a different boss in the computer. So now see what is boss in computer architecture. In computer architecture, a boss is a communication pathway that facilitates data transfer between different components such as the CPU hela, memory hela, and the peripherals hela. It is act as a shared physical pathways carrying data, addresses, and the control signals. So what is the control bus, address bus, and the data bus? Are the three types of bus. Okay. कहाँ पे depend करूची? Depend upon the CPU, memory, and the input and output devices. मैम बॉस आउ पोर्ट भितरे डिफरेंट अलगा ना सेम रहइबो? डिफरेंट अलगा रहइबो, सेम नहीं. नेक्स्ट को which device is used for both input and output? Which device is used for both input and output? Is that monitor? Is that keyboard? Is that touch screen, or that is scanner? Which device is used for both input and output? Yes, that is by the touch screen. So touch screen is used for the कौन data input करिया पे या फिर output बाहर करिया पे कौन use करछे ना touch screen. See, a touch screen on a computer allows users to interact with the device by directly touching the screen instead of using a mouse or keyboard. So mouse and keyboard को skip करूचंदी touch screen. ଯେକୌଣସି system ହେଲା touch screen करिया फଳରେ हमर कोन ना input and output easily हे जाउछ. Okay, next see, which of the following is not an input device? Which of the following is not an input device? Is the mouse, is the microphone, is the joystick, or the speaker? Which of the following is not an input device? Tell me. Yes. So कोटा हबा ना speaker हबा because this is the output device among all. Okay. See, a speaker in a computer is an output device that converts electrical signals from the computer into audible sound waves, and this allows users to hear audio from the multimedia application, system sounds, and the other sources. Speakers can be internal, brought into the computer, or external. Okay, built into the computer, or it can be external also. See, which register temporarily holds data moving between the processor and memory? Data जितेबेले move करे between the processor हेला and memory हेला, so ता भितर hold करिकी data को रखे को register? Is that IR? Is that MAR? Is that NDR? Or that is PC? Go. What? The MAR is the memory address register. एमती श्रिया ना क्लास रे बोधे पळेले, अदरवाइज श्रिया तुमको बुझे दंते शॉर्टकट केमिति कहंती. So guys, what? Now IR is the instruction register. MAR is the memory data register, and guys MDR is the memory data register, memory address register. MAR is the memory address, and this one is the memory data register. Okay. Yes. So guys, IR is what? This register holds the instruction currently being executed by the CPU. But MDR habo the right answer. Which कौन करिबो ना MDR guys हमरो register the stores the data being transferred to a from the main memory. हाँ main memory पर्यंत data को process करेइबो and ताको stop करेगी भी temporarily hold करेगी रखिबो that is MDR. That is MDR. MDR haba bodhe nahi satish MDR hi. Okay, that is MDR. And what is MAR guys? First MAR lekho. MAR work hochi na this holds the memory address. Register temporarily holds the data moving between the processor and the memory, that is MDR. So MAR will be is right. MAR will be this register. You can see holds the memory address. Yes, holds the memory address that is being accessed. Okay. Next देखो. Class time is 11 to 12 every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Okay. What is MDR guys? This is managed detection and response is in all-in-one security service that combines technology in human expertise. Next see guys, and MDR services. MDR services are typically proactive and focus on the threats. Cyber security attack होची ता against हमें use करते कौन MDR. See, which type of memory is non-volatile and can be electrically erased and rewritten. अच्छा class time over ही गलानी. This is 11 to 12 every Monday, Wednesday and the Friday. Okay. बस अब दीटा क्वेश्चन करिबा 35 रे स्टॉप करिबा. Which type of memory is non-volatile and can be electrically erased and rewritten? That is RAM, that is ROM, that is flash or cache memory. Very good. That is कौन आंसर देइचा? ROM. एक क्वेश्चन आंसर ROM देइचा. Satish, can you give me the right answer please? No. Which type of memory is non-volatile? देखिए तब मैंने ROM choose करचा. I know. But and can be electrically erased and rewritten. That is flash memory. So flash memory को memory under रे जीवो ना ROM memory under रे जीवो. But ଯେତେବେଳେ electrically erase କଥା କହିले ଆଉ ଥରେ ଲେଖି ପାରିବା କଥା କହିଲେ that is कौन रहिबो ना flash. That is flash memory, not ROM. समस्ते ROM. So Flash is a multimedia graphics program specifically for use on the web. Flash enables you to create interactive movies on the web. For example, an individual is capable of interacting with the computer through computer games which are heavily embedded with the Flash component. Suppose किसी केस रे erase ताकू आउ थरे चाहिए पड़ले edit करिया पड़िबो, re-edit करिवो. That's through the Flash memory. That's through the Flash memory. Okay. Yes. Next guys, what is the function of a multiplexer in CPU architecture? Tell me, what is the function of a multiplexer in CPU architecture? That is divide data, that is combine data from multiple sources, that is store data or enhance the speed. What will be the right answer? Yes, that is combine data from multiple sources. Okay. Multiplexer ର କାମ ହେଲା କଣ ନା multiple sources ଯେତେବେଳେ data combine କରିବ, that is the work of multiplexer in the CPU. Okay. See. So in CPU architecture, a multiplexer functions as a data selector choosing one input from multiple options to be routed to a single output. This selection is determined by control signals allowing the CPU to dynamically switch between different data sources or the instruction. Okay. Yes, very good. And today's last question, guys, which of the following is not a part of the CPU? Is not a part of the CPU. That is ALU, that is control unit, that is main memory, that is registers. Multiplexer and multi-threader. Same ki na alga. Sorry boss, no idea about that. Yes, this is main memory. This is main memory. Which of the following is not a part of the CPU? Main memory. Baki, the arithmetic logic unit and the control unit, of course the registers also the part of the control processing unit. Okay. So class etikire rakhi deba. Thank you so much guys. Next class रे पुणी again Friday रे रहिबो हमर computer class, but Monday अछि हमर science class. Do join the class. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, sure. About कौन तम question थिला? Comment ही पळेलानी ऊपर. Question आउ थरे लिखि दबो कि please boss. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. कार किछि doubt अछि then can ask me. If I know then I will clear right now. If I don't know then for sure will clear you out in the next class. Multi-lex and multi-thread. Okay, sure. कौन तम मानकर चलीची क्लास मझिरे Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care of yourself and your parents first. Thank you.